Hello, Spio here. You may notice an improved lighting. If you don't, I'm sorry. Then maybe the $200 weren't worth it. Pissed? No, I'm kidding. But hello, Spio here. I am making a new video. It's 6 in the morning. Ooh, I haven't slept. That doesn't matter. I'm going to be turned a little bit to the side because my laptop is right here. Because of my camera, my laptop isn't as good as like my video camera. So I'm going to make this little part here in the little corner, and I'm going to be interacting with my laptop here because I am making a tier list for Lady Gaga. Wow, my face looks so like, woo, from the sides. Oh my goodness, my cheeks really do like, oh. Maybe I'll just look this way and be like, no. But, okay, so I'm making a Lady Gaga album tier list, and okay, you can't see the screen, but like, since I'm looking at the screen, I'm going to be explaining what's on the screen. I don't know, I should have just done that tier list, but the camera on my laptop isn't that good, so I didn't. So, I have on this album, I think in chronology, the Fame Monster, which I think were released on the same year. I don't know if they were, I saw I wasn't a fan that early, so I don't know if they're like the same album. I don't know if some of them have like a little bit different. I kind of looked at it and they had different tracks, but they were both released in 2008, I think it said. So like, I don't know. I have, what's the other one? Born This Way, which is I think the third album, technically. The fourth album was Art Pop, and then the fifth album, Chromatica. No, because the fourth one, okay, so it's the Fame/the Fame Monster. Born This Way was the second one. Art Pop was the third. Chromatica was the Joanne was the fourth, and the fifth was Chromatica, right? Yeah, but I'm also including A Star Is Born soundtrack and Cheek to Cheek, and then the single The Cure, because we're gonna get there. Okay, so I only have S, A, B, and C for the Lady Gaga album tier list. Also, I'm not a graphic design major, and I don't think is PowerPoint free. If PowerPoint's free, my bad. I'm using literally Google Slides like a freak. Oh my gosh, I know I'm so gross. But I'm using Google Slides because I was like, well, this way I know I can interact with it, and like, I'm like, is PowerPoint free? That's my thing. I'm pretty sure I had to pay for it, at least to my like current understanding of it. So obviously, again, I'm not like that tech savvy. I'm just dumb, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. We're gonna get there. So I put them all scattered around the screen, and you can see like my little like web browser top part that's like, ooh, you're in incognito mode. Yeah, whatever. Don't even look. I'm probably gonna crop that stuff out because I don't want you looking at that. That's gross. Oh, okay. So I think we're gonna start in chronology, and so again, I only have S, A, B, and C because how bad can a Lady Gaga album be, really? Like, it can't be that bad. I'm a fan, of course, obviously. So that's why we're making the tier list. This is again just my opinion, and since we are doing a recording, it all works out. So my opinion feels absolute because you don't get to interact with it at all yet until like, later when it's posted. But for now, it is a one-way conversation, and you're just gonna be like, ew, I hate you, or you're just gonna be like, wow, he gets it. He really gets it. Oh, also, if I can, I think I'm gonna try to. Okay, we'll get there later. We will get there later. So we're gonna go in chronology. So we're gonna do the Fame and the Fame Monster. I do think they're the same thing, and so I'm gonna probably put them in A because it has the bops, it has the classics, the OGs, I don't like see. I'm gonna have to fix this. Whatever. But so it's good. The Fame Monster. I like Teeth, Paparazzi, Love Game. Like, these are good. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. Hold up. Let me rough up these lines a little bit. Can I do that? Here, let me extend the lines and move everything down a little bit. Wow, graphic design is my passion, right? Oh, but see, I'm not making it big enough still for like the other tiers. I don't think it matters that much. It's not that big of a deal. So like, it has good songs, and they're good songs. They're good songs. The album covers are like bops. See, look, we just shrunk it. And yeah, like, give me my graphic design degree already, right? I'm good at this. So, I don't know. It has the classics, the good songs, they're pop, they're good. Did that one have Telephone? They did. Did it have Telephone? If it had Telephone, it has to be there. Like, obviously. And like Paparazzi, Just Dance, Love Game, Poker Face, iconic bops. Like, all of them. Beautiful Dirty Rich, a good song. Like, come on. Like, who do you think I am? What? Get away from me. Oh, okay. Should I put it in A? We'll see. Maybe things will change as we go along. So, the next one, I think I would put, Born This Way, right? We're doing Born This Way. Born This Way, I want to say this is gonna get really convoluted now, because I'm like, okay, yeah, we're gonna move the Fame and the Fame Monster to B, because I don't think, like, they're good, but wait, we'll keep it an A. It's gonna take, this is gonna be like, oh, you're joining, just follow me here. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, so, Born This Way. Born This Way, I'm gonna say A too, right? Like, does that make sense? Well, actually, no, because A, see, there isn't that many songs that I like on it, but the songs that I like on it, I really like. So, I think, like, Born This Way, like, okay, so, there's not really much of a scale aside from, like, musicality that I like, because I'm like, I could be like, oh, there's deep messages and this and that, but, like, that isn't really the thing for me. I like, let's say, I don't think Hair was an extended track, but, like, when I tell you I loved Hair, Judas was bars. Come on, bars? Yes, bars. Judas was good. Born This Way was good, but it wasn't as catchy as, like, some of the other songs. So, Judas, Heavy Metal Lover. Ooh, I love Heavy Metal Lover every single time. Are you joking? It's so good. What is it? Government Hooker? Yes. Are you kidding me? Good song. Bars all around. Other songs. Jesus is the New Black, or Black Jesus. It was good. It wasn't as good. I mean, like, every now and then when it comes up, it's good. Americano, very good. Like, it's, yeah. So, like, a lot of these are good. So maybe I should have removed the other ones. But, like, a lot of these songs are good, Like, if I listen to them, I don't actively listen to them. But when they come up, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this is good. So, next one. What's the next album? Art Pop. Okay. Oh, I was like, how should I do this? Should I, like, do it in chronology? But now that I'm like, since we're doing it, like, in the order of the albums, except for, like, maybe, like, Cheek to Cheek and, like, Stars Born, like, we're just gonna put them whenever I do. I was like, you know what? I want to save the best for last. But okay, so I'm gonna put a TikTok here if I, like, can. I end up on, like, Art Pop Appreciation TikTok every now and then, and you have no idea how happy that makes me. Because people said, like, when Art Pop came out, people were like, art flop and this and that, and I'm like, first of all, choose better wordplay. Second of all, the artist, okay, so, I love artistry, and the Art Pop era was just everything. I'm like, the Art Pop era deserved everything that Chromatica is getting right now, because it was good, the music was strong, there was energy, and, like, passion, and, like, every time, so, like, I'm not someone who really cares about performances, like, seeing them live or anything, but, every single song for, like, Art Pop, I watched every single performance that she had live, for, like, well, not like in person, obviously, because I'm poor, but, like, on, like, Vivo, when they'd share it, like, performing Venus, and, like, and I was, like, waiting for, like, the music videos, and then there was the whole thing with her dad, and so then she ended up making, like, the Guy video, and it was, like, kind of an homage and a medley to, like, other ones, like, it had Art Pop in it, and then it had Manicure, but so, Art Pop was it. Like, before this album came out, like, I have, like, when you want something, it shows up in your dreams. I had a dream that I got Art Pop. Like, this album wasn't even out yet, but, like, the artistry behind it, the Michael Coons, like, structure, the cover of it, the Aphrodite reference, like, the passion, it was high energy all around. I watched performances, like, concerts from my little old YouTube laptop. I was like, ooh, and I was, like, watching these concerts, and there was just energy, like, artistry. It was just all, like, just high intensity, incredible. Every single song, like, yeah, sometimes I skip a little bit, like, but, like, they were good. And, like, the live performance of Dope, too, the vocals, the passion, the emotion. Oh my god, Art Pop, oh my god, I got an Art Pop Appreciation TikTok, and I am so grateful every time it happens. It's only happened twice, but when I tell you I love it every single time, I was so, oh my god, what? You don't understand. What? Okay, whatever, next we're gonna do Cheek to Cheek. So I love Cheek to Cheek, and I feel like Cheek to Cheek really enhanced, like, showing Lady Gaga's vocal range, because people were like, oh, she's just flashy, she's just gimmicky, but aside from that, like, the songs are good. They're always, I like all the songs, right? They're, like, really good, but they're not original songs too. Like, it's just more of a showcase of vocal range. They're not, like, as energetic, and, like, they're old, show tuney and cute. So I guess it really depends on, like, who you are as a person, and, like, whether you like it, or, like, what kind of, like, genre you like of music. So I don't like jazz that much. This is, like, the only time I listen to jazz, because I was like, Lady Gaga, I like Lady Gaga. And, like, this made me like jazz songs. Not, like, I go out and like listen to jazz, but like I'll be more open to it now because of this, you know. And like you listen to those classics, and I, like personally, so like the ones that really sold me were like the bonuses, Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered, right? Yeah, Bewitched, Bothered, and Bewildered, and Bang Bang. Wow, the vocal. If you see, okay, well, like, I think you can only see the Bang Bang performance live for that one. But like the Bang Bang performance, the vocal talent, the range, the holding the last note at the end where she's like in the red jumpsuit, the delivery of like the outfit and everything, and her like nice friendship with like Tony Bennett was just so charming, and like it really brought up this other side to her that you don't really see, because like, you know, you normally saw her as like this crazy, like the antics and the raw, you know. And like this really like showed that she had like vocal talent, like, which I already knew obviously, but like this was for like the people who like really weren't aware, and they were like, wow, she has this elegant, classy look on this album, like this album era, and the vocal range is there, so she's showing that she's showcasing like musical talent for like the naysayers to actually see and be like, wow, she's good, wow, right? But like, oh, so I'm probably gonna, should I put it in B? I think I'm gonna put it in B. I mean, this feels wrong. But like, it's good, but it's not like that good, and it's also not original, and like the era was cute. Yeah, I think B is safe. Like, obviously I enjoy all these albums anyways, just like here and there. Like when I listen to this, I still always get like energetic, and I'm like singing it and all this, and I'm like, I know I can't sing like Tony Bennett or Lady Gaga, but like it's good still, right? So Joanne received a lot of scrutiny, and I don't really know why, because I'm like, Joanne's good, right? Like so Joanne was like, there was this like debate going on at the time that Joanne kind of released. It wasn't like because of Joanne, but it was kind of like Joanne and like Taylor Swift and like all these other like people were talking about like how, I think it was like a race thing, but they were talking about like how white artists normally have like this how white artists have like this humble beginnings album after, no, I think it was just female artists, how female artists have to showcase spectacle and like showcase sexuality and like get attention some way, and then they can have their humble beginnings album, and like when men just don't have to have like that high demand for performance and like showcasing themselves, and like their vocal range isn't that good. That was just me saying that, obviously, but like there was this like higher expectation on female artists to what they can do, and then to like actually have this relaying of their own personal like music that like really resonates with them and like is a story about themselves. And like a lot of artists don't get that. Like a lot of male artists aren't having that expectation projected onto them, where they need to like prove themselves first and then they can make music that they want. And like there was a different what was it? Was it what's that guy's name? I don't remember his name. What's his name? Not Shia LaBeouf. The singer that like, reminds me of Shia LaBeouf. Curly hair, NSYNC, I think, right? Whatever. What is his name? I do not listen to male artists, so like I am so sorry. If you are like a stan of, I thought I was gonna have it. If you are a stan of that man, sorry. But like he had an album, I think, that released around the time of Joanne, and there was like this parallel between like he just got to do that whenever, and like Lady Gaga had to like earn her place before she could do that, and then she was still getting scrutiny, but like it still had the same like feeling of like, I don't know, that maybe I'm explaining all this wrong, but like whatever. Joanne received a lot of scrutiny from a lot of people, but it's mainly, okay, I'm gonna say it the gays. No, I'm not being homophobic, but like I guess the gays were just used to like classic and pop and this and that, and like all this like dance club music, and like don't get me wrong, I like club, and well, I've never been to a club, but like I like energetic and like powerful pop music too, but like Joanne was still objectively, personally good. I guess subjectively good. I mean, like it was also like personal, but like, I mean, come on. Like when Diamond Heart released, I really did not like that. I was like, oh god, I'm not gonna like this album. But maybe on like the 8th or like 12th time listening to it, I was like, okay, Diamond Heart's good, I guess. Like it's still not my favorite on the track, but like it's still good, I guess. Yeah, like it's good, whatever. But like you can't. Oh, my screen turned off. Wait, that's gonna show, isn't it? Oh, it is. Will it? If it's asleep, does it stop recording? It doesn't look like it has. Again, I've never done this before. But like, let's see. What songs? The song. Okay, Ayo gets me every time. I gotta do the boom boom clap. Like I gotta do it every single time. You don't understand. It's good. And Pinot Grigio Girls. that's a good song. It feels communal. It feels heartfelt. It just feels like a song that you'd sing like with your friends, you know? And it just seems like, it just feels nice and like camaraderie. Come to Mama gets me every time. Oh my gosh, I'm just like, I want to be there. I want to be there for you. I'm like, I'm gonna be there for you. I don't know, whatever. It's when I'm listening to it, you know, I get the lyrics right when I'm listening to it. When I'm not, I'm like, but whatever. It's good. Angel Down is just so soulful and nice, and I think it was in relation to like someone who'd been shot, but I didn't know that at the time, I guess, and like I still don't kind of see it. But I'm not the writer, so obviously I don't know anything. But like it's good. Ayo is like bars. Pinot Grigio Girls, Come to Mama. Good. Like, Angel Down. Let me look at my phone real quick, because I know there's other songs that I like that like are on that. But like obviously they're not as like energetic and powerful or like pop ballad like as playable as the ones that would be from like the other albums. But it's still like good ones. Here, let me see. Come to Mama. Dancing in Circles. Dancing in Circles is good. It gets me every time. Hey Girl. Good. Like, good. It's so, the vocal range, like, it's just so, like, it feels so 70s, and, like, it have a nice video. John Wayne's good. Oh, I like the little intro part where she's like, can I just hang off the back of your horse, and can you go a little faster? I'm like, yes! Go! Get it every day. Just Another Day, it's nice, it's a nice tread, the music in the background's nice. I think it's, like, more reggae. I don't know. Sinner's Prayer, like, it's good. These songs are good. I don't like country, but I guess I don't dislike country. I defend country. But see, like, I named, like, a lot, like, half of these. And, like, they're just good, you know? They're good. I don't know what you want. They're not, like, as, like, you know? But they're still good. Like, so I'm gonna put it in A, right? Yeah, I'm gonna put it in A. I feel like Born This Way deserves a B, though, then, because of that. But, like, I mean, it's not... The energy in the other was still good. Oh, I don't know. We're gonna... you know, this is hard, actually. So, we're gonna do the Star Is Born. A Star Is Born soundtrack is good. It's not, like, the best. There's some... It's interesting because, like, there's that persona that she has, Allie? I watched the movie once. Get away from me. But I have the soundtrack. I bought the soundtrack, like, on the little, like, disc and, like, has a little poster and everything. So I bought, like, the exclusive little soundtrack, so get away from me. So I'm, like, but I only watched it once. But it was... well, I mean, it was a second time when I was showing it to someone. Good. Whatever. The soundtrack's what we're on about. So I can't put the Bradley Cooper... Yeah, that's his name. Bradley Cooper part into this because, like, it's not his album, I guess. Well, it's partially his album, but of course this is the Lady Gaga album tier list. So I'm doing, like, based on her parts. First of all, before I was watching this movie, I didn't know Bradley Cooper was literally just an actor. I thought, I don't know, I'm like, it just sounds like a country singer name anyways. So I was like, wow, like, Bradley Cooper is gonna be in a movie? But then I was like, wait, and then I ended up finding out, like, he was an actor before anything else. And then people were like, whoa, he can sing? And I was like, whoa, but holy wow, can he sing? I was like, this man, if he wasn't a country singer already, he should be. Like, it's good. I guess he's more like, in the movie, he's like rock. But his voice is so soulful and, like, deep and brooding and, like, just like this rustic, like, emotion in it. And it's so good. And, like, wow, I was blown away. Like, I was blown away after the fact because I was already, like, I was under the impression that he was just a singer. But then finding out that he was an actor and then he was singing, like, after that, like, he was actor first, then singer, not singer, then actor, like Lady Gaga was. I was like, wow, this is good. And, like, also, chops to Lady Gaga's acting in this movie was good. I cried so many times, and they felt so in love and everything. And then there was an interview where she was talking about how she had to, like, invoke emotion. So they didn't specify what. So it was very interesting to me. But, like, to invoke emotion, they would, like, talk, like, they would tell her, like, names, or, like, be like, picture this person. And, like, one of them was Tony Bennett. And I was like, oh, the cheek-to-cheek man. I was like, no, that's so sweet. I like their friendship was so genuine. And it's so interesting because, like, it's like those, like, pictures, you know, where you, like, have, like, the pastel, or, like, the regular person, and then, like, someone, like, intense, like, goth outfit, and they're, like, just, like, two friends that you would never expect to be friends, but they just are. And it's like that. Like, she's just musical, you know? And, like, maybe that's where their friendship comes from, or just, like, they see things similar. I have no idea where their friendship comes from, but it's so genuine and hard. I was like, they use Tony Bennett's name to, like, invoke emotion in you, lady. I was like, that's so sweet. I love that so much. Okay, let me look at the album here that I have here, because I have that one too, obviously, because I'm, come on, what do you want from me? You know? I like music, and I like her albums. Where did I have that? It's up here. Right there it is. A Star is Born. So we gotta do only hers. Okay, so La Vie en Rose. La Vie en Rose was apparently why Bradley Cooper was like, I want her to be in this movie. Because he saw her perform that. And then he went up to her and he was like, hey girlie, though I got an idea for you. But like, first of all, good. Love the song. It's very good. Especially in the movie. So I feel like this is more different because it has like the context of the movie. Where it's like, some of these are just like standalone songs with no like music video. But like, still, whatever. La Vie en Rose, good. Shallow gets too much hype, personally. Don't hate me. Shallow is like, it's good, but it's not that good. Personally, I love, where is it? Always Remember Us This Way. I feel like that one's so much deeper and like so much more like thoughtful, emotional. The musicality of it, when she performs it, is so much better. And like, you can feel like, oh, it's just so much. I don't know, Shallow got way too much hype. I'm like, Always Remember Us This Way is just like an instant classic, personally. Are you kidding me? Music to My Eyes was also very pretty. It just seems like something you'd sing to someone when you're like trying to get them, like when you're trying to like court a partner or something. Like, oh, that's so like, I would if someone sang Music to My Eyes to me, I'd be like, oh my gosh, stop it. Oh. Okay, Music to My Eyes. It's so nice, soulful. It's cute. I love that. You know, Dig in My Grave. That was him, but they're both in it. But it feels like energetic, and I was like, oh, okay, we're going. How do you hear it? Oh, my bad. Look what I found. I didn't like that one. The way it starts, I really don't like. I don't know why. Like, it really bothers me. Heal Me was really good. I like that one. I Don't Know What Love Is. That one is good. Oh, that one's so nice. Is That Alright? That one's good. No, wait. Yes. Oh, I like that one. That one, I think this is the one that plays at the credits. So nice. It's so like, oh, it's just really nice. I wonder if I hope my laptop doesn't run out of space. Why Did You Do That? This was like when her persona I think Heal Me was part of that too, but where her like persona of Alice is, and that's so interesting because like she sounds like she's trying to be a pop star, but these also are like good songs. So at first I was expecting I was like, obviously I don't think it's gonna be like Lady Gaga sounding songs, like it's not gonna be that kind of pop, but it was still like early pop, so it still felt like pop music, but it wasn't like as intense as modern pop music or like top of the charts pop music is. So I was like, whoa, this is like interesting because it's good, but it's also like a little more like simmered down than her style of pop music, but they were still like good songs. Like Hair, Body, Face, that was good. Before I Cry wasn't that, but it was that. Before I Cry wasn't that, but it was still like good. Oh, but Why Did You Do That? And Heal Me, I think Heal Me was the other one. Heal Me, Why Did You Do That? Hair, Body, Face. Those are like good, like good. I was like, wow. I'm like, they're like, it just doesn't feel like her. Whatever. Too Far Gone, that was good. I'll Never Love Again. That was like, wow. That was when they have in the movie. I don't know if you haven't seen the movie, go watch it. If you're like even watching this and you're gonna be like, oh, spoilers. Get out of it. You had enough time. You had time. Okay. Like it was already like incredibly popular. Wait. Ow. Wait. How do I? Oh no. Wait. How do I do this again? Come on. Okay. So I accidentally stopped recording. Wait. Okay. Let me see if I can record again. Okay. Okay, so we had a little bit of mishap because it stopped recording at 20-something minutes. Very interesting. I did not know that. I didn't know anything about this. So, we're going back. So, I don't know where I stopped. The music, really good. I guess it doesn't really matter what the visual is here because I'm speaking to you here. So, like, it doesn't matter that the video paused. Me, I didn't think about that at all. Like, I could just hold it a still frame of where I am and just continue to talk. So, anyways, we are learning new things. So, I guess I'm going to put A Star is Born in B tier. Because, like, I know I'm talking it up, but, like, I don't go back and listen to it that often. Like, when I do, I enjoy it, obviously, but that's also because, like, thinking back on the movie, and it's, like, the impact that had, but also, again, like, I'll Never Love Again, and when the movie at the end where oh my gosh, I cried. Okay, so I cried a couple times because I was like, okay, so I'm maybe I'm kind of weird, but like I cried when I know you're here for the tier list. I'm sorry, I'm gonna talk about what I want. Sorry, like if you don't like it, leave. I'm sorry, don't leave. Well, like you can. I won't know. I'm just gonna post this and like, like I don't look back because I'm scared. But like I think I'll Never Love Again. So she was acting good. Let me tell you, when she acted good, like I'm weird maybe because like I cry when someone seems so like in love and nice and like those. So they like even when they weren't like when this wasn't the sad parts and they were just so genuine about love. Like when she was like, hey, I didn't like when we were back at the altar. I didn't get to say everything that I wanted to, but I hope it's okay that I love you forever, Jack. I was like, oh God, stop, I'm crying. And then at the end, when he cut in to the song at the end, oh wow, I cried when I listened to it back, and he comes back at that last part too, because there's like that version and the version where it's just her. I cry again. Are you kidding? Like the impact was good. Acting, the story. Wow. And then I ended up watching like going on a deep dive about like the different iterations and what they were like paralleling and like modern what they were meant into what the fuck what the movies were meant to parallel or be talking of in their modern eras. So like one of them was a more feministic piece, one of them was like about the man being sexist and feeling like, what is it, jealous of his like wife for getting more success than him. And then this one is like alcoholism and depression, I guess, and like the media altering your pop persona. But that also was like shown in the other ones. There's a deep dive on it. I don't remember where, but it's good. It's good. I liked it. It was a really good video, and like I was informed because I didn't watch the other ones, but it kind of made me want to watch the other ones. Anyways, now we're gonna do The Cure because okay, so when I heard that she was performing on Coachella, I watched it, right? It was because I think it was live too, and I was like, I'm like, Lady Gaga, if you're going on Coachella, I'm like, I know you're releasing a new song. Speaking of, that also happened for something I'm gonna talk about another time. But I was like, I know you're gonna release another song. Like, I know you. Like, I've never watched Coachella. I've never watched performances. Lady Gaga is probably one of the only performers that I like watch perform at all. Actually, yeah, I think so. And so I was like, she's gonna release a new song. I know it. Like, it's just you're gonna. And then The Cure started playing, and I was like, was I right? I'm so embarrassed because I didn't get to tell anybody and like brag about being right. So like, I'm not in the fandom. I don't like follow fan pages or anything. I just follow her, and that's kind of it. And I also don't like turn on notifications for her. It's just like if it comes up on my feed, then I'm like, oh wow, I found something out. So like, I'm not like an avid follower. I do enjoy and like consuming the media, but I don't like follow Lady Gaga. So I was like, I don't talk about it to like other people. So I was like, I wish I could have told other people because I was going to be right. And they were going to be like, wow, look at you were right, wow. But I didn't get to get any praise because I didn't tell anybody because I was a loser in middle school. I wasn't a loser, I'm kidding. But I was like, I didn't talk to people about like my interests in like early middle school. Like, come on, like what? Whatever. Was that middle school or high school? I don't know, it was in high school because I didn't know what Coachella was until like high school. So yeah, I was like, she's gonna release a new song. And let me tell you, I love this song. The Cure, I was really hoping that an album that was coming out with, like afterwards, after Art Pop, was gonna be basically like this kind of feeling. Because it was like this nice, sensual, like other womanly kind of like album. Like, or kind of other womanly kind of pop. That was like more like romantic and smooth, and I was like, oh, I like this. Like it wasn't as like energetic and like powerful. I keep using those words. Grow up. Show stopping. Never done before. I don't know the quote. I'm sorry. I'm a fake fan. I know. It's just so long. One day I'll get it. But The Cure, I'm putting it in S because it's good. It's just so smooth, mellow. It's nice. The lyrics are nice. It's gentle. Like even you play it, it's just kind of like simmer down, you know, like you simmer down and you're like, wow, I kind of want to love someone with this like genuine, like kind passion that's like gentle and loving and just wow, like I don't. So like speaking of, so in Chromatica I have like the extended album, deluxe album, whatever, the deluxe version, and what's it called? Love Me Right. Love Me Right has like completely like Love Me Right and The Cure are like God. They are so good. So like they have the same feeling too. So I'm like, this would have been like the album for me. I would have eaten this album up. It's so good because they're like both good songs. Wow. So, but alas, that is only on the deluxe album. So maybe some of you don't even know about that. Like Love Me Right is good. I am tall in high heels, but I am only 5'2". Like that's not like actual lyrical genius, but like when she sings it, it just seems so humble and like kind. And like it's really like oh, you just feel something, you know? It just feels gentle and appreciative and loving, and I love that. I want a whole album like this. Come on, Lady G, give it to me. Just eat it up. So, Chromatica. Yeah, you can tell by my reaction, I'm not a fan of Chromatica. So, obviously the gays were eating it up. Obviously. But like, I think musically, in the background, like these songs aren't very creative. So like, the lyrics are creative, don't get me wrong. But the background music, it's so dull. So like, it honestly sounds like something you could like pre-buy. Like, I'm not much of an artist. I'm not an artist at all. Like, I'm not a singer artist. But like, you know how people like buy the track, like the background track, and then they sing over it? It just sounds like all of those are like pre-bought tracks. So it doesn't feel like as creative and powerful. And it's weird because the Chromatica era is getting more attention than the art pop one did in like showmanship. I guess maybe technically, well no, because the Chromatica Oreos are literally Chromatica Oreos. And so it was very interesting. This one feels, I don't want to say it, I don't mean it this way, it feels a little bit more of a sellout, mainly because the Chromatica Oreos was like, it's weird marketing, but it's also like, it wasn't really marketing for the album as much as marketing for Lady Gaga, and like the correlation was there. But she also said that she wanted it to do it out of like happiness, and like she wanted it to be like a good and fun thing to do because the panoramic. And so like, you know, she was like, I'm gonna release this because then we can have like a little fun thing, and then send a message of kindness, like in the little, like when you scan the QR code, like you can send a message of kindness with cute little pre-background tracks that you can like sing over and send to a friend, or like post to like maybe get a chance to do something with Lady Gaga. It was odd. But then like speaking of, so like I don't like this song as much. It's not as absolute bangers as like art pop. Art pop, every single time any of those Venus, Guy, Swine. I'm gonna, maybe should I put the TikTok here or back there? It's probably here. Swine. Every time. You have no idea. Art pop, it's so like rigid and like mechanical, but like artistic and like, oh, I love it. There was just so much artistry behind art pop. You don't understand. So I'm like, I feel like art pop should have gotten so much more than Chromatica's. Chromatica is so boring to me. I don't really listen to like Ariana Grande. I know, cancel me. This is where it comes. This is where everyone's gonna hate me. I don't listen to Ariana Grande. I don't care for her music. Her music is not my style of music. I just don't like it. But when I heard that she was gonna be on that, I was like, don't do this. I'm like, this is either gonna be in bars and incredible and it's gonna be good, or it's gonna be boring and awful and she's gonna ruin it. And guess what she did? Ariana Grande ruined that Rain on Me for me. I was like, don't get me wrong, Rain on Me is, personally, I feel like is a really weak song. I don't like it. And then it was like winning all these awards, and I'm like, but you're only winning it because it's Lady Gaga and also Ariana Grande. And like, I think Ariana Grande is like, literally like by like statistics a bigger artist than Lady Gaga, but their like friendship was like genuine, kind of, but like I never saw them interact before, so it's kind of, I don't know, it doesn't matter, whatever. Who am I, you know, like how do I know anything? But so like Rain on Me, I hate Rain on Me. You don't understand. I really dislike Rain on Me. It's I skip that song every single time, unless I'm like listening to it and like not doing anything while it's just like playing in the background. Then I'll like listen to it and I'll like sing along every now and then. But it's also like, it's not a good song. The first time I listened to it, I was like, it's cute. Like, I'm trying to like it, but I did not like that. But the song that I did love, Stupid Love, it just feels so like, it feels like a mesh of like 70s and like artistic pop, you know? Like, if I don't know if like 70s is the right thing, but like the beat and like the, you know, the thing, good. And like the music video for, what's the other one? Oh, but also, the music video for Stupid Love was shot, like, every time it was, like, advertised, it was just advertising that it was shot in an iPhone, and I'm like, I don't like that. Like, it's good, but it's also, like, what? The shot in the iPhone thing, like, was this, like, a paid thing? What is this? Who's funding this? That's why that felt sellout to me. Obviously, okay, so like we're gonna go through the songs I like. I like Chromatica, like each one, like Chromatica 1, 2, and 3. They're good. They're beautiful strings. I've always loved interludes in albums, so like that's very interesting. And like there's like it feels like it's in different acts, but I don't like it doesn't feel like if there's consistency with like the strings and then the pop music. So Alice is good. I don't get where that came from. Like, is that maybe I don't think that's a reference to the Star is Born, but like, because that's Allie, right? Whatever. Alice, I don't like Alice. And let me tell you, I was excited for Alice solely because I love Alice in Wonderland. But then it wasn't good, and I was like, okay. And the song in the back, like the music in the background, was boring. Stupid Love, a banger every time. Every time I hear it, I am energetic and I'm ready to go. But that's like one of the only songs that gets me that kind of enthused and like hype in this album, like at all. I think it's genuinely the only song on Chromatica that makes me excited and like that makes me like get up and like be like, you know, like it makes me go every time. Like it's just good. Rain on Me, skip it every time. Free Woman, I like the part where she's like a free woman or free, yeah, right, where she's like the woman, right? It's good. I like that. It's a good song, I guess. What's Fun Tonight sound like? I don't even remember. I listen to the song a lot. I listen to the album a lot. So like, let me tell you, when I'm telling you like I don't remember, Fun Tonight's good. Okay, yeah. So like, see, how forgetful I am of what some of these songs sound like. That's bad, right? 911. Oh, I like the way that starts, but that's also with the Chromatica 2 transition to 911 that has the cute like meme. Also the meme, no, that's what the video to 911 was good. It made me like it a little more, but it's not like 911's good. It's good, you know. So I think I like Stupid Love every single time. Fire every single time. My favorite. Stupid Love, favorite for sure. I liked Free Woman. I like 911. Plastic Doll. I think that's interesting because it really, like, if you remember her Met Gala look, I love how much it like ties into Plastic Doll. I was like, oh, she's in the era already. Like, I didn't know. She was ahead of us. And so like when I saw her like dressed like that before, I was like, oh, this is interesting. I mean, she's being interesting again. I like her stylistic choices. She's not as humbled down in her decor or her demeanor as she was for like some of these eras. So I was like, oh, we're gonna get interesting. But then the album let me down. I'm upset. It's cute because I'm like, when she was like, you know, take me to Chromatica and like the Weather Channel advertisement. The Weather Channel advertisement for Rain on Me was super cute. I'm gonna tell you, like, I like that. But that's why it made me so much more upset that I really hated the song because I'm like, both of the little ads were so cute and the outfits she was wearing. And like the whole advertisement for like take me to Chromatica and like, you know, we're going to the world of Chromatica, and like there was just such like expectation of like elevation and like you know, good songs, like crazy like newfound pop that like you'd never heard before. And I was like the stakes were high, like taking me to, you know, like it was just, the excitement was there, but like it let me down. Like art pop was such a more like cohesive, built, like energetic pop that was like a consistent album. But like this one doesn't feel the same. Did my roommate message me? Do not speak to me. Where is my phone? Okay, if that's him, I'm gonna yell at him. I'm not gonna yell at him. I'm lying. He said do not fret. Wait, stop. Can you hear me? So he's white, right? He wakes up at like 7 a.m. I can't do that. I've been awake, but I didn't wake up at 7 because no. So anyways, let's go back. No. Okay, Plastic Doll. I think it's cute. It's not really like a good song, and it also doesn't really make sense. Like, I guess, like, I know I get the overlying message, but like, where'd that come from? You know, like it's because like Swine had a feeling of like this means something. Dope did too, but it wasn't like as energetic. And like Guy had a meaning and like it felt like a cohesive meaning. But Plastic Doll feels like she had this like idea for a song, and then the song was like the second part. Like the meaning was what she was trying to get more than the song, and the song, it doesn't sound as good as like as a cohesive message. Because Venus was like conveying something, but it was like good. And like Manicure was consistent too. Like it just doesn't feel consistent. Sour Candy, okay. So I forgot about that. The second song, Sour Candy, is good. I haven't listened to Blackpink, and I was like, so that's why I'm like, this, it feels like a sellout because she's like collaborating with like big names, and it was just like rude of me to say. I know, I'm sorry, but she is, and I'm like, that feels like it's sellout to me because I'm like, Ariana Grande, Blackpink, I'm like, don't get me wrong, I remember for art pop she had Hatsune Miku open for her, so I'm like, she's with the times, you know, she's in it. But I was like, I don't listen to Blackpink, so like, but Sour Candy, bars, so good every time. So, but I still like Stupid Love more. But Sour Candy is good. Enigma, I don't think I like Enigma, right? I'll be your Enigma. Okay, no, I don't like Enigma that much. Like, it's good. Oh, which disappoints me so much more because there was the Las Vegas residency, the Enigma ball. Oh, the poster for that was I was obsessed. I was gonna like figure out. I was like, how am I gonna lie to my parents while I'm at college and like find the tickets and like find a way to pay for the tickets when I don't even have a job. I was like, if I starve myself this long with like the monthly income that they kind of give me for college, I was like, maybe then I could like find a way to get. I was looking at Airbnbs and flights, and I was like, when's the cheapest time? I was planning like a year in advance to go out because just solely the poster had just conveyed everything. I was like, this is beautiful. I'm a sucker for. See, I'm like, I judge a book by its cover so much, and that. And apparently the performances were good. Also, replay? I have it here. Look, it's just, I don't know if you can see that. Don't look at my smudges. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. So, replay, I don't know why the album, because I like imported it, right? But it changed the title to like rap play. Weird. Replay is it good? I like replay. Chromatica 3, I get this. Chromatica 3 isn't as good as Chromatica 1 or 2. But I like it. Sign from Above. Sign from Above is cute. I like that she's friends with Elton John. But, like, you know, it's good. It's not, like, great. But I like it. Also, that reminds me of, for art pop, when she was, like, I meant to say it when I was talking about art pop. But do you remember how there was, like, that Thanksgiving show where she was on the Muppets? That was good. And then she played with Elton John, like, there, too. You know, I was, like, the art pop era. I was there for all of it. I was there for the entire art pop era. You don't understand. 1,000 Doves is good, but I think I like the piano demo version more from the extended album version. The Stupid Love Vita Club Warehouse mix, I don't really like that. I don't like the mixes. For art pop, they had these two like mixes too that I didn't like. I think I liked one of them more than the other one, but like it's still they weren't like, I skipped those things every time. I purposely like deleted them from like the playlist because I was like, I don't like you that much. But Love Me Right. So okay, so like my favorite songs. Okay, from here. So Stupid Love 1, I Love Me Right 2. Sour Candy 3, and then maybe Free Woman, 911, Plastic Doll, Replay. I think Replay over Plastic Doll. See, like it's just I don't like these songs. I don't know what it is. So Chromatica because it starts with the C. LOL. No, not because it starts with the E. But like I think structurally, I think it is genuinely my least favorite album that she's released, like at all. Which is like, wow, right? Right? I know, like crucify me, but I don't like it as much. So, Chromatica, C, woo. You know? I think all these other albums are good. I don't know what you want. Like, come on. This video is going to be 40 minutes, isn't it? You got me F. This is going to be a little longer because I'm still going to keep recording. So this video is going to be like 40-something minutes. I didn't think it was going to be this long. I thought it was going to be like 20-something minutes. But whatever, we're here. And I'm talking pretty fast, I think, too. So, like, what are we doing here, right? I'm like, we're finished though. We finished. We got through the albums. So let's go through it again. Woo. S tier. No, let's go from the bottom because I want to appreciate it. Okay, yeah. From bottom tier, the most recent album, C tier, Chromatica. I don't like it. It's just not as good. There was so much hype building around it with the whole Take Me to Chromatica, the world of Chromatica. Like there was just such a build up. And then B tier was Cheek to Cheek, which of course isn't just her album. Well, actually, these were both like the collaborative albums. I didn't notice that until just now. Cheek to Cheek, which is good. It showed her vocal range. It showed this different side of her that was like really nice. And there was like this genuine friendship that she had with Elton John. And then A Star Is Born, which is good. Like it really shows her vocal range like a lot more. I think it's good. And I also like that this isn't relevant to like the rating of it, but I also like that she got to have that opportunity to act. And like, you know, people made fun of her. There could be 100 people in the room, but all it takes is that one person to believe in that person and give them a chance. And that was Bradley Cooper for me. Like that thing that was a meme for a little bit. But I think it's nice. I think it's wholesome. I'm glad that she did get to act because she's talked about like a couple times that she wanted to be an actor. But I think people said her like nose was too big or something, and that like she's talked about how like her personas that she puts on stage were in a way to get to like still find a way to act while like because it's still what she wanted to do. So I think that was nice. Like I know she was in Machete, but I don't think she was like really in Machete, you know. A. The Fame Monster, because I think they're the same thing. I really don't know. I'm a bad fan. Those first two albums I wasn't really there for. So like, you know, and Born This Way we're still on A tier. Born This Way, that was good. Do you remember Facebook Games? Farmville, they had like a collaborative thing with Born This Way, and it had this like holographic like projection of the album cover. I love that thing. I really like. I was like, can I get that in real life now? Because I'm like, I really liked. I don't know. Maybe I. Well, actually, What next? Joanne. I know people don't like Joanne that much, but it just felt humble and nice, and I'm not really. It's not. See, like, so obviously, given the ranking, this isn't just about like the popness of it for me, which is like what a lot of the gay people were like. That's why people didn't really like Joanne. But interestingly enough, they didn't like art pop either, which is weird because art pop was so good. Like, it was like every single time I listen to any one of those songs, its energy is instantly back. Like, it's all there. So, S tier. Yes. We're gonna do with The Cure, which is a single, so that doesn't exactly count. But it's a good single that I feel like I really would have loved an album for it. This was released during Coachella again, and as I knew it would be, then it was released as a single. And I feel like it really goes with Love Me Right on the Chromatica Deluxe album. You should really listen to Love Me Right if you haven't. If you liked The Cure, and you're gonna like Love Me Right. And if you're just a fan, you'll like it anyways. But like, I think they go really well together. I would have loved an album that way. It just feels like a nice, like, synth pop. It's just nice. I don't know if that's synth pop exactly, but it's like, it's nice mellow pop. You know, it's not like club rave, like roar energy. But so, an S tier above all else, the one that I enjoy the most, art pop. I don't think you understand. I love art pop. Art pop is like everything I want. The cover, the artistry that was behind it, the artistry in every single one of her performances for those songs. And she even said that, like, when she was talking to, I think, her therapist, when she came back to her, was it her therapist or like her trainer or something? I don't know. But she came back to her and she was like, oh, hey, like, you look different. Like, and she was talking about how, like, she'd come back from the art pop, like, balls, like, the performances and everything. And she was like, yeah, like, I feel better. Like, I feel like it got something out of me. And I was like, yes, like, it was transformative. It was artistic. It was beautiful. It was raw. It was energy. It was good. The album cover, all of it, I love art pop, like, every single aspect of it. You don't know, every single song, it's all good for me. I'm like, it's just good. And I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, make more songs like this. Like, you know, I'm like, I like the other albums and everything too, but I don't want her to like keep repeating herself. And like, maybe I would love an album just like this, like an art pop continuation, maybe, because there's like people who are like art pop act 2, you know. But I don't think it's necessary because art pop in itself is just so powerful, and I don't think making an art pop 2, you know, like an art pop act 2 would be good, because I feel like it would diminish the way that the potency of this one by itself, because like, you know, artistic representation through the potential of pop was like the focus, and like remaking that would kind of like dilute the power of it, because it would feel like you're trying to emulate the first art pop, and if you don't, then it's going to come back bad, and then it's going to ruin the whole idea of the art pop in general. So I don't know, whatever. I'm just like, art pop 1 is just like, it's just a good standalone. It's good. It's good. So I think that's it. That's all I had to say. Stan art pop, stream art pop. It's good. I told my friend, because he liked Chromatica, and I was like, go back and listen to art pop then, because he didn't like art pop. And I'm like, how do you like Chromatica but not like art pop? Art pop was everything Chromatica should have been. Art pop got like none of the like hype that Chromatica's getting, and I don't know why, because art pop was all bangers. It was good. It was like, oh, you don't think you understand. I'll defend art pop to the grave. You don't understand. Oh, it's so good. Okay, well, anyways, that was it. I'm so sorry this video is like literally 40 minutes long. It's almost an hour. This is gonna be my longest video. Wow, I'm so cool. And this is like literally just, it's not in the spur of the moment, obviously, but like, I don't have a script. I don't write scripts. So this is all just like me talking and like making the video and like learning with you as you're like here how I'm doing this. Cause I'm like, I learned that I could screen record like a while ago on my laptop, but I hadn't used it at all. So this is my first like actual experience using it. And this is going to be like a big video file probably, because it's going to be like this video, like me in this little corner, and then the screen video, because I don't know. But yeah, this is, wow, how big is that going to be? Whatever. So this is like a learning experience, and like, this is our first time. Ooh, hold hands. Let's hold hands, everybody. Yay. But yeah, okay, so this is nice. I hope you agree. I need more people to appreciate art pop. If you appreciate art pop, like, comment. We're friends instantly. You don't understand. I loved art pop. To the grave. But if you disagree, you know, I get it. Like, clearly I'm probably in the minority, because a lot of people didn't like art pop or Joanne. I don't know. So yeah, that's it for this video, I guess. I don't know when I'm gonna release this. I have like 8 videos on private, but I kind of like this video a lot. So we're probably gonna put